Welcome back. Grand Rapids has so many opportunities to experience art and culture, and for those who love dance and for those who don't know that they love dance yet, Deos Ballet is hoping to make contemporary ballet accessible to all. It is a professional company that's growing, creating its own brand new shows for all of us to enjoy. Welcome to Tess, the artistic director, and Andrew, the executive director, husband and wife team. You guys, welcome, and thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
So talk to us about Deos. What is this all about?
So Deos Contemporary Ballet, we started in 2018 as a summer-only professional ballet company, and this past year was our first year of year-round shows. We have 6 dancers who work with us year-round, and then over our summer season, we actually expand that group to 12.
Okay.
And this was our first year of having year-round performances, so we have about 4 main stage shows. And our last one, Ember, which was back in March, was completely sold out, every single show. So we're going to be moving to St. Cecilia for our upcoming ones. So there's more seats for people.
Wonderful. A good problem to have.
Yes.
Right? And
Yes.
St. Cecilia is such a beautiful venue. And so talk to us about what makes Deos different as a person who, wants to enjoy dance.
Yeah, you're going to find your next favorite ballet at a Deos show. And that's because we make completely new world premiere choreography for every single show that we do. And that's different than the norm because new choreography can be really expensive, especially for small companies like Deos. It can be a big risk, but when you have a great choreographer like Tess, all of these are pretty easy risks to take.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, Tess, so talk about the process. You're the one in charge. You're doing the choreography. What is that like, and how do you find inspiration?
Yeah, so it's a longer process than I think people realize. The in-studio time working with the dancers and creating the steps is kind of like the last mile in a 100-mile journey, or like the last decorations on like a 7-layer cake. Like there's so much else that goes into it. And so there's a lot of research and trial and error, playing with different music and everything leading up to being in the studio. And so, yeah, it's a long process, but it's such a beautiful process, and it's very collaborative with the dancers too.
Wonderful, wonderful. So talk to us about your next upcoming performance, where people can find you, how they can come see the show.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So our next show is AWAKEN Series 23. It's a show all about renewal. It's not one big story. We have 7 smaller pieces, all with that theme of renewal. So it's going to be May 27 and 28, which is Memorial Day weekend. And the performances are at St. Cecilia Music Center. And you can get tickets on site or preferably in advance on our website, deosballet.com, which is DEOS ballet.com.
And I love the story. This was a dream of yours, Tess, and you kind of married into this. And talk about what it's like for you to have this, goal, this dream, something you really wanted to do, and have it come to fruition and have it succeed. What is that like?
Yeah, sometimes I have to pinch myself, I think, because, yeah, it's something that I've dreamt about since I was in middle school. We actually went to the same middle school, and on career day in 7th grade, I dressed up as a choreographer. I wore all black and put my hair in a ponytail and walked around with a clipboard. No one else knew what I was. And so I think, to have it actually come true is really crazy, and I think we're just so lucky for where we're at today, looking back on everything we've gone through to get here. And at the end of the day, it's all about creating incredible, beautiful works of art that are relatable to our audience, and making ballet, like you said, accessible to everyone, and then also just getting to work with incredible professional dancers.
Absolutely. What do you hope people take away when they walk out of a performance?
I think for them to be moved in whatever way possible. Our goal is we're trying to be an art lovers company, so trying to make art relatable to the audience and have them come in, and maybe they need to feel refreshed. Maybe they need to connect with the audience and feel that or connect with other members of the audience and the dancers and feel like they're not alone, whatever they're going through. So, our goal is just to take ballet, tell relatable stories, and have that connect to the audience so that they feel something.
I love that. I love that. Well, thank you both so much for being here. Let's get people to this performance. It is coming up next weekend, Deos Contemporary Ballet. May 27th, May 28th, so there's a 7 p.m. show and then a 2 p.m. matinee. It's all happening at St. Cecilia Music Center. Tickets just $35. If you want to learn more about what they do, you want to learn more about the show, deosballet.com. We'll be right back.